Hi, my name is Skylar. I assume you know what a MegaFave number is by now. If you somehow don't, it's a number greater than 10 to the 6th. Of course, just to clarify, that isn't base 10 or decimal, unless you're John Measley. I wanted to do a video on one of my MegaFave numbers, but I didn't quite know what my MegaFave numbers are. My favorite positive integer greater than 10 is 70 because it's the smallest weird number, which is an actual thing. But it doesn't fit with the mega part of MegaFave numbers, so I started thinking about which number to do. At first, I thought of 1,048,576, which is 2 to the 20th, but the only reasons I could come up with to justify that was that it is the lowest number over a million, that is a power of 2, and that is the highest consecutive power of 2 that I've memorized. In case you care, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096, 8192, 16384, 32768, 65536, 131,072, 262,144, 524,288, and of course 1,048,576. Of course, I have a script that I could have just read that off of, but that wouldn't be any fun. Usually, I jump up to 2 to the 24th after 2 to the 20th because I haven't memorized 2 to the 21st through 2 to the 23rd yet. But I would like to talk about why I care about 2 to the 24th more than the aforementioned 2 to the 21st through 2 to the 23rd. First of all, it has some nice patterns that make it easy to memorize. Grouping it into the common triplets of digits, the first group is 16, which is 2 to the 4th, then 777, which is the same digit 3 times, and finally 216, which is 6 cubed. Another reason is that it is the number of colors possible, with 24-bit colors, with 8 bits each dedicated to red, green, and blue in the RGB system. Side note, the primary colors of paint are cyan, magenta, and yellow, not blue, red, and yellow. So, is 16,777,216 my MegaFave number? Well, it is one of my MegaFave numbers, but as you probably already know from the title, it is not the number that this video is about. I looked through the MegaFave numbers playlist, and more than one person has already made a video on 16,777,216, so I decided to do something different. I've always been interested in powers of 2, where the exponent is itself a power of 2. Don't ask why, I don't know. As you might expect, if you also love powers of 2, I therefore like 65,536 quite a bit, as it is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2. For those looking at the captions, which is not the same thing as subtitles, by the way, here's that number again with clarifying parentheses. 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2. I can't be bothered to put a graphic on the screen because that would require too much effort. However, as I'm sure many of you already know, 65,536 is less than 1 million. Also, I'm sure that you've watched many videos already of people starting with a smaller number and then going on to their top MegaFave number, so you are probably tired of the excessive setup to the reveal of the number that you already saw in the title. I'm tired of drum rolls, and I've only watched like 9 of these videos, so without further ado, my favorite number is actually, I'd like to explain it with the notation from before, a power tower. My MegaFave number is 2 to the power of 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 2, which is 2 to the power of 65,536. I'm not going to write out all of the digits, that would be boring. If you like new sub-narrow notation, it is 2 up arrow 5. You might notice that 5 is not a power of 2, but at some point I have to stop it with the powers of 2. Of course, I could have gone with 2 up arrow 4, but that is too big for the next part. On to the next part. How many digits does this number have? To calculate the number of digits, you take the logarithm, round down, and add 1. Of course, unless your number is a power of the base you're using, this is the same as just rounding up the logarithm, so 2 to the power of 65,536 has 1 more than the floor of the base 10 logarithm of 2 to the power of 65,536 digits. You can check the captions if you didn't understand that, which is 1 more than the floor of 65,536 times the base 10 logarithm of 2. This turns out to be 19,729 digits. If you want to see the full number in all its glory, someone else has already put it on a website, which I'll put a link to in the description. Also, check out OEIS sequence A14221. If you haven't heard, you can make your own video about your MegaFave number and post it on YouTube. Use the tag MegaFavNumbers and put MegaFavNumber in the title, and you'll be added to the playlist that you're very likely watching right now as long as you upload it by September 2nd. If by some miracle you're not using the playlist, it's in the description. I've been Skylar, and you can go ahead and move on to the next video now if you want.